Number 1. A monk, a nun, and a priest all suddenly die in a fire and end up before God. "You are all going to hell," he announces, "as despite your dedicated lives, you still had sins you did not repent for. However, for your services to me, I will allow you to choose your eternal punishment. You must select 3 different things I find most terrible that humans have experienced before. Each chosen will happen to you constantly forever." The monk says, to be ill with a plague, to be a slave, and to live in darkness. He then teleports to hell. The nun says, to be nailed to crosses, to walk for years in boiling hot land and drown in a flood. She then teleports to hell. And the priest says, to always have beer, weed, and hookers. Number 2. 3 nuns die and go to heaven. At the pearly gates, St. Peter tells them that they must each answer a biblical question to get in, but he reassures them that they're quite easy. "Who was the first woman?" he says to the first nun. "Eve." The gates swing open and she walks in. "Where did Eve live?" he says to the second nun. "The Garden of Eden." The gates swing open once more. "Now, seeing as you're the Mother Superior, you must answer a more difficult question. What was the first thing Eve said when she saw Adam?" St. Peter says to the third nun. "Oh, that's a hard one." The gates swing open.
Number 3. Did you guys hear about the nun with superpowers?
When she flies over, people say, it's a bird, it's a plane, it's Superman. No, it's none of the above.
3 Italian nuns at the pearly gates. They are met by St. Peter. He says, "Sisters, you all lived such wonderful lives that I'm granting you 6
The third says, "I want to be Sarah Pippolini." St. Peter looks perplexed. "Who?" he says. "Sarah Pippolini," replies the nun. St. Peter shakes
The nun then takes a newspaper out of her habit and hands it to St. Peter. He reads the paper and starts laughing.